Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Friday, October 2nd.
Yeah. Crazy.
October.
Guess what that
What?
means?
Oh my gosh.
Next week we wrap up first quarter.
Which
Uh-oh.
means 25% of the school year is complete.
Gotta
A
hustle.
whole 1/4 of it
Yes.
gone.
And exciting news because we didn't think we were going to be able to do a fun day at the end of the quarter, but we are not only doing one, we're doing two.
Yes.
So it's usually on a Friday, but we don't have school on Fridays. So next week on Wednesday and Thursday, students who are caught up in their classes, we are going to have some outdoor fun times throughout the day. And it's going to be great.
It is going to be great.
It's free. Some years we do like a fundraiser. This year, there's no fundraiser tied into it. So if you are here and you are caught up in your class, we'll make an announcement on each period and you can come outside with us and we are going to have some good times.
Right.
If you're watching this today, Friday, October 2nd, and you want to participate in these fun days, but you feel like you're not caught up, it might be kind of a drag to spend your weekend getting caught up, but it might be worth it.
It'll be totally worth it. Right. And you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that you've got great grades
Yeah,
at the end of the quarter.
that satisfaction.
Yeah,
means
finish
a
that
lot.
It
first
does.
quarter off strong.
Right.
Yes.
Set you up for the positive rest of the school year.
Yep, exactly. And we also need to remind you there's no 2-week break at the end of the quarter. So we've been used to that for a long time. No 2-week break at the end of the quarter, but we'll have that 1-week break at the end of that Thanksgiving week. We'll be off Friday, November 20th through, and we actually have an early release on the 19th.
We heard we get a half day release
Yeah.
on Thursday the 19th.
Yes.
Friday, the whole next week, and the whole
Right.
next week will be your fall break.
That will
Yep,
feel
and
like 2 weeks, I
Thanksgiving, and
bet.
it'll
It will.
And then when we come back, we've got 3 weeks until Christmas break. So it's going to be a pretty awesome second quarter.
Yeah.
I
Right.
just had a big smile.
I know.
Super big smile. That's exciting. All right, so we do have parent-teacher conferences next week as well.
8th and 9th. So the 8th is Thursday. That'll be an early dismissal. We'll be out at 1:30 on Thursday. And then October 9th, you'll still do your 9 to 11 classes, but your tutorial from 11 to 1:30 is going to be canceled. So we can have more time for conferences.
Write that down in your calendars, guys.
Right. All conferences are going to be by phone unless parents want to Zoom with the teachers, and they just have to send that request to the teacher by email.
Okay.
Excellent. A reminder, in your planner, it talks about how we only have water bottles on campus. And we have that, I feel like people are following that for
They
the
are.
most part.
They are. I've been super impressed. I haven't seen any Starbucks drinks coming through or Polar Pops or anything. It's been really
They're doing
great.
good with that.
Mm-hmm.
The problem that we are having though is some of those plastic water bottles aren't being put in the recycle bin or even thrown away, either way. And it's a little embarrassing.
There have been quite a few that have been left on the playground, so that is really disappointing.
Bummer.
I did have quite a few 8th graders that helped me out on the playground yesterday picking those up, so thank you to those that helped. But we've got to be taking care of our own stuff, so please make sure you're putting your water bottles in the garbage, or better yet, in the recycle bin.
Recycle bin would be great. And we're gonna do a shout out for our little, holiday day of whatever it is today. One of the things it is today is National Custodian Day.
Oh, we have the
Oh
best
my gosh,
ones.
I didn't know.
We do.
We do. We have Miss Doris and Mr. David who are incredible at keeping our school
The
clean.
whole crew of that whole
Our
department is
maintenance
amazing.
department and custodial department is that it is.
It is, and so
Yeah.
thinking about those water
Mhm.
bottles, it's not their job to clean up your water bottle.
That's
No.
That's
correct.
not cool.
Right.
It's not
You guys
their
are
job really to clean
Old
up.
enough to clean up
And
your own
they
mess.
have so many responsibilities right
They
now on
do.
disinfect.
Mhm.
We need to make sure all our messes are being picked up so that they can concentrate on keeping the building safe and clean. Our distance learning tip of the day, and we were going to show you how to do this, but I don't know that we're set up to do that this morning. You have 2 different ways that you get communications, maybe more than 2, but 2 that we really want you to be taking care of. One is your messages in Canvas,
Right.
and the other one is your student email account.
So you can get to your email if you go through your Canvas Launchpad or your ClassLink Launchpad. Instead of going into Canvas every day, go to ClassLink Launchpad and then go to your Microsoft Suite. And it's going to have, that's where your Word, PowerPoint, Excel, all those are, but Outlook is in there as well. And that's where your email, your student email is housed there.
So explain
Super
that
easy.
one more time.
ClassLink Launchpad. So when you go to you go to the Blue Ridge website, click Parent Student Registration, where you would normally maybe click Canvas, go down to ClassLink Launchpad because that has Canvas in it, as well as your Galileo, same place you find your Galileo, but your Microsoft Office is right there where it's going to have all of your That's gonna be your Outlook email. So you click on that Office suite and then click on Outlook, and that opens up your email.
And it's your same login information.
Login is gonna be, it might be your email, which is your 6-digit number at brusd.k12.az.us, followed by your password. Super easy to get into.
Right, and the reason it's important to me that you get in there is because I don't get to send you messages in Canvas. So sometimes I'm trying to reach out to you if you're fully online, or if you're only at school 2 days a week. The day that I'm trying to communicate with you might be a day you're not on campus. I'm not able to send you a message through Canvas, not at this time. I hope that would change, but it probably isn't gonna change for a while.
Right.
I can send you a message through Outlook, and I would love if you were reading those and replying, because some of what I'm trying to do is figure out things with your schedules, and it would just be great if you were checking that email. And the other thing is, when you're on campus, make sure you're asking your teacher, tomorrow I'm not on campus, or I'm not on campus, what do I need to do? If you aren't sure what to do on the days that you're at home, ask your teacher. They have answers for you.
And now that we're hybrid, that's the biggest issue we're having, is that we have students that are just saying they're coming to school on their days on and then not doing anything on their days off. And that's not how it works. You have to make sure you're doing your full school day on your days off too.
Yes, so if you aren't sure what to do, ask each teacher.
Right.
Our trivia question this week was, the first day of fall or fall equinox occurs on different dates each year, but usually lands on September 22nd or 23rd. We asked you, what does the term equinox mean? And several of you replied with answers super quick. So just a shout out to these kids we drew 7 names out, and you will be able to come and pick a prize from the prize box, but these were all the right answers. So correct answers were Cruz A, Caden M, Talitha A, Spencer B, Jackson W, Abigail G, Rosa P, Anya S, Lacey P, Riley R, Katie L, Janston V, and Kenneth D. Super duper shout out to Janston, because we had done morning announcements over the intercom. I hadn't even walked back to my computer, which is like 30 steps, and I already had the correct answer from Jansen. He had emailed the correct answer.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yes, and lucky for him, he was one of the lucky 7. So now I'm going to say your name. If you're one of these lucky 7s, come and get a prize from the prize box. Cruz A, Caden M, Abigail G, Lacey P, Katie L, Janston V, and Kenneth D. You were the lucky ones whose names got drawn out of we don't have prizes for everybody every time, but 7 of you
Nice.
won a
That's
prize.
awesome.
And do you know what the equinox is?
I do now.
Yeah.
Equal day and night, right?
Yes. It
Because
is.
of all those great answers.
Yes, it has to do with so do you know what a summer solstice is?
The
So there's a
longest day? Is
solstice
it the longest day?
and there's an equinox. Is when the sun is at the most northern or southern position in the sky.
Okay.
And an equinox is when it's right in the middle.
That's
Anyway, you all
Love
said it
learning at
beautifully.
school.
It was good.
Thanks for teaching us, you guys.
Yeah, they knew things. And next week on Wednesday and Thursday, we will have another trivia question, and it is fall related. Good stuff. Student council, we are not going to hold any elections for a semester. We are just going to work together as a group of students and create some good times. This will be the first thing we do next week. And today is International Day of Nonviolence, National Custodian Day, and National Name Your Car Day. Does your
Nice.
car have a name?
It sure does.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Miss Albright?
Doesn't yet. It needs one though.
I know one of our vehicles is named Rusty, but that's the only one I think that has a name right now.
We do have our son's truck, the little 96 S10. We named that one Blue Thunder. That one cannot ever go by any other name.
My car's
Yeah.
name is Elsa.
Wow.
We have an Elsa, a Roxy, a Subi, the Beast.
My car doesn't have a name, but I do feel a real connection with her. I do feel like
It's a her?
I do feel like
All cars should be a her, I think, but
she's very reliable. There you
Nice.
she is. She's a great car.
go. She's great. Love it.
She gets you where you need to go.
Where? That's right. Don't need anything fancier than that little car.
She's great. And she's a beautiful color too.
Yes. One more thing, we will have our kindness and oh, there it comes. Red Ribbon.
Red Ribbon. Elmer Fudd's here, guys.
And we're excited. We are going to be working with the town of Pine Top Lakeside, the White Mountain Apache Tribe,
So
the High School
cool.
Student Council. It's themed Won't You Be My Neighbor? And we're going to talk about kindness. And the thing about preventing drug use is when we make connections with people, we tend to be less likely to use dangerous things in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
So the more we can connect and show kindness, compassion, and be a good neighbor, the side effect of that is it's likely going to help people make better choices in their personal life.
Right.
Love
So
it.
we're going to emphasize that.
Hmm.
Do you have
That's
any last things, Ms. Hoffmeyer?
I don't. I hope everybody enjoys their weekend
Ms.
and
Heather?
is prepared for our last week of first quarter next week.
We did
It's
it.
been so
Yes.
nice having kids back in our
Yes, it
building.
It has
I love
been.
having you guys. All right, well, we will see you Monday on the phone.
Yeah.
Ms. Hoffmeyer, on the
That's right.
phone,
Yep.
dialing in morning announcements. Have a good
Have a great
weekend, you guys.
weekend.
Be safe, guys. Make good choices.